Hey guys, welcome to the Sunday Dev Hangout. It is Sunday the 28th of September. In today's Hangout, we're going to be playing through community map Cliffs of Haven, created by Outlaw Albino Guy. We'll be playing through from gameplay point of view and then taking a look in the editor and hopefully making a couple of suggestions as to what can be improved. And we'll be taking a look at the roadmap to see what's in development. I had planned on showing you guys the crossbowmen today, which I grabbed all the assets from out of our source control system, but they haven't uploaded. One of the team hasn't uploaded the textures, so we'll have to skip that unless he comes online during the stream, in which case I'll grab the texture and then we'll be able to take a quick look at that. So my apologies for that. And we'll also be looking at some of the share services that have gone into development, but more about those in a bit. Okay, so let's fire up the map and crack on. So I think I've just downloaded these from the forums today, so it's the latest version. Oh, sorry for the music clash. Actually, what we'll do, just give me a second on that. Okay. Alright, we'll start playing. I was just thinking about whether to do the turn the music volume down in game to 0, but still have the sound effects on, because we've not implemented the volume controls yet. Anyway, as usual in the stream, at some point we'll be giving away a key to Folktale, and you'll be able to redeem on Steam. So more information about how to enter for that, but most of you will already know by now. Alright, so once again we're playing Cliffs of Haven by Outlaw Albino Guy. If you guys are working on maps, then let us know in the forums that you're working on something, and then when you've posted what you feel is a finished map, then we'll take a look at that, and if we think it's pretty good, we'll feature it in the Hangout and hopefully be able to make some suggestions on improvements. Now, but I'm going to critique this as I go. I'm just going to say, well, I understand. Alright, so we've got a water wheel down here, which is definitely great to suggest to us in terms of props that you guys would like to see in the kits. We will probably make something like that, possibly animate it so that you can fit it in with like a waterfall as you have done here, but also save you having all of the individual props that you've made out of this. But at the moment, because this is a human building, it's a bit detached from sort of what I feel should be the heart of my village, which is over here. So I'm going to kind of just, in fact I might even delete it. It's a bit of a distraction. Yeah. So I think you maybe had some intentions for that, but I don't want to play that. I want to play here. I'm also going to angle the camera down, give it a bit more of an RTS feel. While there's a totally free camera in Folktale and you can drop down to the train level and sort of walk around, I generally prefer to play like this because there's also a performance issue involved in that you're not rendering stuff into the far distance, and some of these maps have got a lot of detail in it, probably more than you should perhaps put in, but so I'm going to play like this anyway and keep performance up. Alright, so I've no idea, I haven't played this map, well I think I've played it briefly, but because it's been updated, I've not really had a full look round, so this is my first time on this map. So I'm going to start, and tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to place some road down. Oh, that's not quite. Yeah, that didn't work, did it? Let's try those again. I kind of want to curve it. There we go. Alright, I'm curving it around a bit like that now. I don't know, I always like to base my sort of village off paths. Now, while there's not a UI implemented for path building at the moment. Paths are supported by, you create them in the same way that you create them in the editor, which is holding down the I key and clicking at least twice. You can also drag to define curvature. There's more information on how to draw paths in the Sandbox Editor guide, which you'll find on the website. Stream Mobert, great to have you in here. I'm pleased that you set your alarm. If it's not too early for you, go and grab some coffee. Kick back and relax this Sunday, unless you're in Australia, but in which case it's sort of Monday, the early hours of Monday, but I don't think you are. So, right, I've dropped my road down. I'm going to let's see. Feels like I should have like a little bit of a. I'm going to put one down there. Don't know why, but I'm going to have a road into there. Right, one thing I will look at is fishing. Have we got any fish jumping around? Maybe I'll go explore. Let's go and grab a guy. Or is it a lady? Which one did I get? Yes, it's female. Okay. So there's not too much to show you in terms of like a new build. This is 0.2.9. We've not updated it this week to a new build because the stuff that we're working on is basically like underlying code for like the inventory system, so that we can start adding in attributes. So like I don't know, extra damage or lifesteal or like an area effect. Spell. I can't see any fishing points in this one. Okay. And that's, you know, it's not particularly interesting to look at code and stuff like that. Not that we'd show code on screen anyway, but yeah. So hopefully next week we'll have something to share with you. Okay, so what am I doing? I have built a couple of cottages. Let's continue our road down there. And let's see, I probably want to... I wonder if there's some fishing over here. Alright, well, we'll start expanding down here. Let's get some food on the go. So we'll place a windmill. And then we'll get some wheat fields down. Which I think is nice and open, this map. So I've got plenty of... I'm not trying to cram in buildings into the slots, so let's plot those down. The Guru Kids are asking, is this game now heading towards more of a sandbox aspect rather than an RPG? Sandbox is, it can mean different things to different folk. We describe Folktale as a sandbox city builder RPG, and really the focus is on city building and the RPG element of it. The fact that it's sandbox and you can sort of build where you want and do what you want and travel to where you want, it's just more of a sort of a description of sort of should I say open world? It's not strictly, it's like a streaming open world. I think there's been a misunderstanding of what we mean by sandbox as well, because I think a number of folks have got scared about that they think they're losing the sort of a feel of the tutorial in sandbox. And as we've discussed, you know, the encounter system is designed to bring much of the feel of the tutorial into sandbox. So I would say I would use the term sandbox loosely. I would say it's you can pretty much do what you want, but it's not like a bare bones sort of you're just manipulating your world sort of thing. There's story in there. There's adventuring. At the moment, we're focused on implementing the city building. So, you know, we've been adding all of the new buildings in there, all of the new professions in there, getting the city walls in there, and working on like sieges and things like that. Just get my farmer going. Once we've got all of that in to a certain level, we're going to start adding more and more of the RPG aspect into gameplay. So, for example, looting and the inventory system is all sort of part and parcel of RPG. That's in now and is continuing to be improved now. So we've put that building block already in place. The next step is when I go over the roadmap later on, you'll see that we've actually got the swamp zone assets in production. So hopefully in a couple of months you'll be able to start designing swamp location maps. And then obviously the natural step is to link those two together so that we could say travel from this map and go into swamp zone and then start exploring that and meeting new monsters and having interactions. And that's where the RPG side comes in. But rather than spread ourselves thinly and not really or I guess the perception of progress might be a bit slower if we were to do that. So we decided to focus on the city building aspect first. But the RPG aspect will come. So while I was describing all of that, it looks like there's a question being asked. Let's answer my question about roads. Sorry, let me just zoom back and have a quick look at a question about roads. Streamer Bert is asking, will we be able to build different sorts of roads? Ones that look less patchy, for instance. Okay, so what I would personally like as like the lead designer, if you like, although it's a collaborative design on the team, as you upgrade your village through, so these are tier 1 buildings, as you upgrade them to tier 2 and tier 3 buildings, we'd also like the look of your settlement to change as well. So where we've got mud paths here, I'd like to be able to upgrade those to sort of like maybe cobblestone, and then when you reach the sort of the full maturity of your wealthy market town, I would like the streets to look like, you know, they belong to a wealthy market town, rather than these sort of like arable dirt tracks that you start with. Sorry, I'm neglecting my gameplay, aren't I? Right, so we need some construction resources, don't we? Where might they be, do you think? Aha, right, we've got an iron mine there. That's easy enough, so let's get some iron production on the go. That's nice that we can dump it right next to the mine. Yeah, but really on roads, there are two things that we need to do. We need to, first of all, put in some UI to make them easily constructible. Now, a lot of games typically like this work on a grid-based system. So when you're drawing a road, you're basically drawing a straight line. We obviously support curved roads in Folktale, so the UI's got to be slightly different and maybe handhold a little bit, at least for your first couple of roads. And the second thing that we need to do is make roads useful. So at the moment they're kind of a bit just cosmetic. Ideally what I would like is better roads, obviously allowing your peasants to travel faster. That would make sense and give a reason for building them. And I've just answered your next question about movement speed. Yeah. Right. Let's go ahead and get a couple. Train as well, so they'll go work in the iron mine. Look down, have a look. Oh, I can't quite go in there. Somebody asked in the forum actually this week, why can't we go in buildings? So if you remember in the tutorial, you were able to drop down, if you knew how, you'd be able to drop down into camera view and walk inside the buildings. In Sandbox, it is planned for you to be able to go inside buildings, but you won't just sort of walk into them and it won't change. You'll essentially, there'll be portals inside the doorways, and they will take you into the interior of the building. So in the case of the smelt, there'll be blacksmiths at work, and there'll be different work benches that you can install as upgrades to increase the productivity. but that is it's coming at a later stage. It's on the roadmap anyway. You can see. So that is actually really like a city part of the city building and economy management system. But we are pushing that. That comes after the RPG side, so it's not all city. But the focus isn't entirely on city building. Just a quick mention of some of the assets that we've got queuing up for inclusion. A lot of the building animations are getting done. So, like the hammers will animate and the bellows will go, and we've got sound effects for those, so hopefully we'll get those in. Start making your settlements feel more alive. What I'm after is a stone quarry, and I don't know. Aha, there it is. Brilliant. There's a path going along there, but I've no idea what's along here. It's in fog of war, so hopefully there's nothing too clear. Aha! Aha! Ha ha ha! Fish! Alright, good stuff. Let's get a fisherman's hut down. Where have we got? We've got more in there. We've got a lot there. Alright, yeah, there's loads, so let's plonk one of them. Can I fit it in there, do you think? I think it'd probably be alright there. Let's plonk it right next to the quarry. And I should get most of those fish in there, I hope. We'll find out soon. Anywho, we were heading over to the quarry, weren't we? Oh, love it. Love it. I thought, how the hell is he had to text you with the words Haven on there, but he's actually made it. Let me just drop down and just gonna have a look. He's made it out of pipe work, I think, from the construction kit. Oh, that's really innovative. I applaud you for doing that. Brilliant. That's a really pleasant surprise. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is put down a Stonecutter's Lodge, so we'll plonk that there. Just squeeze that in there. Yep. Let me count up on chat. Kabik's asking, are you going to connect buildings to road? No, I don't think we're going to do that. But never say never. If we feel that there's a need to do it, then we will. Oh, look, yeah, he's got the. Now these. Let me go into this. The animals kit had a number of animals in it. So it had the crows, it had the rabbits, it had the squirrels, and then as we shifted towards spawn points, we took them out, and we haven't yet put them back in. But if you created a map several patches ago and you actually place the creatures into your world, you've still got access to the. Oh my god, what's going on there? Oh, look, its peasants don't do any damage. Alright, look, let's just lead them to their deaths, because they will respawn. And let's get that wolf. I'm sorry. Oh, look, I knew I was right to be concerned at what was up here. Look, there's this little fella walking around as well. Actually, the animation speed looks too slow on that. Just record that for reference, the animator. So sometimes you'll see things like that. We have to check that the animation speed of a character walking matches the actual rate of movement. So it doesn't look like they're gliding. And I've spotted that a number of times, so we just need to be keep an eye out. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh, we are doomed. Oh, I'm going to cheat here. Oh, I'll tell you what we're going to do quickly. There. Right, I'm chatting away. I've built no defences, and now I'm getting punished for it. Anyway, my trebuchet taking care of it. So Let's see if they've dropped any loot. I have a feeling these guys have just dropped. They've just dropped leather straps or whatever. Leather straps. I think it's just the default loot on. I can't loot that one for some reason. There is a bug in that if they don't drop any loot, it will show the sparkles, but you can't click on it. So just. Well, it's down. It's been recorded, so it'll get fixed in time. Matthew's feeling like the influence radius on the my now destroyed fisherman's hut, so let's build that again. You know, I'm going to need some wood. Alright, we've got one tree there. We got any more? Is there a better site for this? We've got one there. Maybe another one there. Is that little scaled one maybe? Oh, with some deer there. That's useful to know. Alright, well I guess there must be a better location. I can see a couple in here, so let's build this down in here. So let's have a woodcutter. Just put them in there. There. Stonewood just commenting about the wolf damage at the moment. We haven't done any balancing at this stage. Once we've added in what we're doing now, actually at the moment, is once we've added in gear attributes and enabled all of the attributes on the character sheet, we'll start looking at the damage and tuning damage, so it'll feel a little bit more realistic in terms of a wolf's not just going to chomp down a building in like 3 bites and stuff like that. So we'll take care of that. Okay, woodcutters. Get to work. Right. Who died? That's the question. What's... Oh, that was there already, wasn't it? Alright, so I think probably what Outlaw Albino guy maybe intended me to do was to build in here. So let's go ahead and build a number of those. Look at that. Isn't that neat and pretty? I'm going to cheat and get a few more resources. Okay. Famores. This is 0.2.9 that's on Steam now. So in the dev Hangout, sometimes we play with like the latest dev build, but there hasn't been one of note with new sort of visual stuff that I can share. So this is what is on Steam right now, and this is the sandbox mode that we're playing. So it's not the tutorial mode. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to train some more farmers. We'll just have one. Let's get all our peasants off the land. Get off my land. Right. I guess everybody died that was up here, didn't we? Yeah, they did. They got massacred. So let's grab another peasant. You. Send you over there. Oh, that's right. Yeah, let's get another fisherman's hut. So I've got a question for you guys, right? We call it the fisherman profession, but the whole sort of fisherman. We don't remember what fisherwoman, because it doesn't sound right. So, and fisherman is sort of like that sort of. I don't know. It's now not politically correct, and fisher person just sounds rubbish. So, you got any suggestions as to what we should call gender neutral professions now? I mean, I'm just of the opinion to leave it as fisherman, but I don't know. Like, I'm getting old now, and maybe I'm just not up and hip with all these things. What we should call things. So, okay, did we train in fisherman? We didn't, did we? So you go fish. What else have we got? No, we saw a load of deer, didn't we? I think they were over here. Oh, look at them all go. Whee! Go on, Bambi. Time to mow you down. Oh, we've got a deer infestation. Alright, let's deal with that. Oh, it looks like our trebuchet. Ah, that's why they're running around, because the trebuchet is taking care of them. Oh, these guys here. Fish wranglers, fisher, angler. Fish tamers. You see, it's really hard. What do we call these things to be, you know, correct? Oh my god, look at them all. I have a feeling that the spawn point's been set up slightly incorrectly. I don't know. Oh, it might have been set up correctly, and we've just got loads of them wandering around. So, all right, guys, meat time. Meat is on the menu. I don't want to train too much. No, I'll have 2 of those. I think we better build some more peasant huts because we're running out of people to train. So I'm just using the keyboard shortcuts. Plot one down there. Yeah, I like this map. There's lots of nice space and where you can build things, and I'd like to see. Oh, like that's probably like a decent. Yeah, that's a decent location to build the woodcutters, isn't it? Let's maybe build another house. Feels like this sort of a. Should we maybe just extend our? There you go. Let's put a little curvy road. No. Gives me an idea of what to work to, so it's, can't put that down there, so you squeeze that in there. Yep. Ah, just put it in there. I just mentioned about the hunters carrying the deer, so there he goes, picking one up now. Venison burger. Nom nom nom. Yeah, so we've also got work animations for these guys in the queue. So they will skin the animals, and there's the tanning vats down here. So there's animations of them jumping around in here. Let me think what else we've got. Where's the woodcutters? So the woodcutters. This is obviously all animated. So oh yeah, all sorts of nice, lovely animations to make. How are they getting on over there? Oh my god, yeah, it's looking like there's a spawn point not quite defined. So just for fun, I'm going to build some more, and I'm just going to make loads of hunters. I think it's probably time that we get a storehouse down. Let's put it that way around since the door's there. Oops, just minimised out. Streamer Bert's asking, you mentioned you'll be able to clear areas of trees and such, but will we be able to plant trees, as in trees actually are hewn down and replanted? The answer is yes, you will. So production's already started on those, so we now have sort of like small iron ore deposits and also small boulder mounds. And what you'll be able to do is, blacksmiths, for example, in the beginning you might not be able to have an iron mine nearby in the early stage of a game. So what we're doing is we're going to dot small deposits around, and once you've mined them, they basically are depleted and then they disappear. So you'll be clearing an area. With the small sort of rock mounds, you'll also do the same. So with your stone cutter, we'll be able to work exclusively on those. And that's like one work mode if you want it, which is like a clearing stroke work mode. And they'll continue to go and find those small resources and clear those small resources, giving you more room to build. Or if you manage to find and secure a sustainable source of these things, and by that I mean namely quarry and an iron mine, then you can tell them to work repeatedly at that sustainable resource. So what we expect is you'll sort of map designs will put the resources into the maps, but probably make them a bit more defensible. And we'll also make AI maybe challenge you for those remote sustainable resources to make it a bit more challenging. So it's twofold really, and I'll come on to trees shortly. But there's the clearing aspect where when we're looking down at a map like this, there'll be more to look at. And it's another argument for actually fixing the camera angle, because we can put more on screen. In terms of the trees, so yes, when they're cut down, they can be trees will disappear. So you'll clear an area of trees, but also the woodcutter, which we might rename to like woodsman, will be capable of planting saplings as well. And those saplings will then grow into trees. So at the start of the game, you might start with an area like this where it's just sort of wild and overgrown, and you think, right, well, I want to chip that out and get rid of all that and clear that area, and then, oh, well, I want to actually make this an area where I want trees. And we're actually going to make trees have an importance in the game, so that if you've got, I think if you've got your play style, I can't remember the exact terms that when we were chatting about it in the dev team meetings, that if your village are sort of happy and like nature, then as they pass by trees, it will affect their happiness level. So if you go ahead and basically chop all the trees down in your village and there's no greenery around, then your peasants are actually going to slowly become unhappy, which you can then obviously correct by planting more saplings. So there will be a reason to sort of beautify your village. Okay, so let's get some more hunters. Let's just grab a load. It's 3. Let's send you. Right, we want some fishing, not fishing places now. We've got meat, so let's get the butchery in there. Put it in the corner plot there. Oh, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a feeling there might be a lot of. We've got 4 hunters now. You guys liking the new sound effects that we've added for the bows? Makes them feel much more sort of chunky and real, I suppose, in a way. Okay, so while we're just looking at the killing grounds of deer, Guru could say, suggestion, what if bigger game like boar and such were instead carried by 2 hunters? Oh man, that would be a major pain in the butt to code, that would be. I think actually the boar has been set up so that it can be carried in the same way that the deer is being carried here. Oh, they've got stuck by the looks of it. Let's take advantage of while we're in development, we've made monsters selectable. So it looks like there's a nav mesh issue there. As I was saying, we've parked sort of like the nav mesh edge cases for now, excuse me, to focus on gameplay. But we will get back to that and sort little bugs like that now in time. Famora says, Kevix, I think it would be nice to have a button or something that shows up the settlers that are not working, like Asia. Okay, so that's what this civics menu is going to be for here. It's not implemented at the moment, but if you look at devblog 21, I think there's a screenshot on there. Maybe not. Anyway, I've designed it, so it's there, waiting to be put into the game. And what we've done now is we've started focusing on the UI. Yeah, look, they're getting stuck on that now. So all of these things should start coming online in the next couple of patches. So in 0.2.9 we added in repeat onto wave spawners, and I don't know if everybody's updated or configured those right, because it can be a little bit tricky to. It seems like we've got our infestation of deer in control now. I don't know, I just suspect there's some spiders or something in here. What's this? Hello? I've got a camp. Wouldn't we maybe go and explore that? In fact, that's what I do. I do too much city building and not enough exploring. So let's maybe, I tell you what, let's go to barracks. Let's plonk our barracks down. Go in there. It's a fairly big building. Needs quite a lot of space. No, won't go in there. I want it to go in there. Oh, forget it. You can go. Oh, goodbye. Right. You are going to go in there. Fine, we'll just have to make less wheat. So while that's going on, let's get our bakery down. So let's plonk that maybe down here. We'll have a... Yep. I don't know if they're hungry or not yet. My sound's disabled. Yeah, the game sounds are disabled. Yeah, but you should be able to still hear me. Goose McDucks is asking, has the fog of war been smoothed out? Been more smoothed out? Has the fog of war been more smoothed out? No, it's always been like this in Sandbox. It is. I mean, it is exceptionally smooth. Unless you mean on the minimap, I don't know. Somebody's birthday, is it? Ah, yes, the Pizza Man 707. Happy birthday. Streamer Burt's asking, will there be any transparency in population growth? Right now, I have no idea on the criteria for villagers spawning and how they do. It's quite simple. You get an extra 5. So up here, we've got your current population, which is 30, and your maximum population capacity, which is 30. If you want more, you just need to build more cottages. So when we'll get some more resources. I do tend to cheat during the Hangouts because I'm talking. I'm not really focusing particularly well, and I tend to run out of resources. So once this building completes, the population capacity will increase to 35, and then within, I don't know, minutes, something like that, we'll have like 3 guys arrive, male or female, and then I think there's like another one, and then a minute later there's another one. So you will get 5 extra folks. So if I just move them out of the way, and they appear in front of the building, because everybody's got a home. I'll just sort of stick around. I'll catch up with chat while we're waiting for those folks. Will there be an idle villagers tab quick button? Yeah, so that'll be under the civics menu. So go look at devblog 21. I'm pretty sure it's on there. And there's a shot of the civics menu. It basically shows you. I think there's like a buildings tab that'll show you what's going on in the buildings, and also the population tab, so you'll be able to see what a quick overview of, like, if anybody's unhappy, what they're needing, any idle peasants and things like that. Peterman's asking, are you planning on getting a partnership anytime soon? You mean like a Twitch partner? Omniscient72 is wondering if there is going to be any trading going on and how it will play out, graphics and mechanics wise. I don't know, is the answer at this point. Obviously it would be cool to have that in, and we do have a marketplace and a merchant profession, and things have been discussed in dev. We'll see. The Guru Kid's asking, will construction of buildings always be an animation of the building coming up out of the ground? Just because I tend to cover this every dev hangout. For now, they just come straight out of the ground because we've got an awful lot of assets to fit in there. You know, every building's got 3 upgrade tiers. We've got a lot of professions in there, both male and female. So there's a lot to fit in memory. So we're basically going to get it in and see what options we've got left. I mean, I would love to be able to put it in the construction phases, but it is an awful lot of work to have a building construct up from parts when buildings are this sort of complex. Because bear in mind, you've got 3 of each building in terms of the upgrade tiers, and each one of those would need a construction phase, and then a construction phase consists of at least 3 steps. So you've got 9 animation frames, if you like, for every building, and there's 20-something buildings. So it's a huge amount of production work as well. So we'll see on what our options are in future. Stonewood's asking, how is the placing buildings on an uneven terrain mechanic coming along? I don't think it's been started yet. I don't think it shouldn't have been started yet, because that's at the moment the inventory stuff's been worked on, so the code is in place, so then that I can go ahead and configure all the inventory while a parallel task such as sorting out building on slopes. So it's just about time slotting and oh my god, what's going on here? Quick. What have I got? Go. I think I'll be alright. Oh, you see, it's starting to become very cool now. We've just been invaded by kobolds, and they're taking out, and I'm going to lose that cottage, aren't I? And a good fair chunk of folk as well, it would seem. I don't think I've got any weapons. Nope. Right, go on, guys, take them out. Oh my god! And because the game is not balanced, it's going to be like. Oh, good, I got some new villagers arrived. Alright. Oh, take your time. Look, a big rock arrived. And the trebuchet. Alright, we're good. I'll tell you what, you guys, because I lost 2, let's go and get some more soldiers. I'd love to, yeah, we do need rally points as well, so I'd like to click on this building and like right-click somewhere to place the rally flag. You know, sort of typical RTS mechanic that we're used to seeing. The Q-Chan is asking, is there any terraforming? No, there isn't. We don't have a voxel terrain or even like a grid-based terrain. We took the option to go tile-based for all sorts of reasons, but it meant that we would lose terraforming. So no, we don't have terraforming. Goose Ducks is asking, will the crane on the stone, on the quarry? Oh, I presume you mean on the quarry. Where is it? There it is. What we've done is we've detached it so that I believe all of this can be added later. So we may leave it like this at the start, sorry, without the crane, and then once you've secured it, so you know, we'll put the flags in. If you remember the tutorial, you actually have to secure control of resource, and then that will actually put it on and the animation will start. So that excuse me, that's where we're going with that. Streambird saying, you said that the villagers will have social lives and do things at night. Can you tell us about any other ideas you've been considering besides about nighttime activities, I suppose, besides the inn. Town squares, events, etc. Goth cliques hanging around the graveyard. That would be kind of cool, actually. That would be quite funny. We do tend to like tongue-in-cheek humour as well, so having a crack at... I don't know, I think that would be quite funny, actually, to have some goths hanging around the graveyard. Yeah, I'd like to have it so that, you know, maybe they go out and I'd like it so that maybe somebody starts playing an instrument, like, and a little crowd forms and watches them. Yeah, there's all sorts of things. It's not high priority stuff at the moment. There's still a lot of sort of basic gameplay stuff that we need to get in before we get into that stuff. That's like, if you think of how we're developing the game as layers of a cake. I don't know what the type of cake's called, but so at the moment we're just putting in the sort of like the foundation layers and getting all of the basic interaction going, all of the buildings going, all of the economy going, all of the sort of stuff you expect in a cake, but it's just a cake. What makes it a certain extra special type of cake is sort of all the decorations and everything that you put on it, and things. And you can obviously keep adding to a cake and then adding more and more layers like that. And that is very much one of the sort of like nice extra layers of the cake that you add once all the substance of the sponge and everything is added. That's like an awful analogy, but yeah. So some of the things, like, we can keep adding to the game, you know, forever. And there are a lot of things that I personally would love to add. But we have to think about budget, see what's available, and make sure, first of all, that we get all of that substance in there. Right, let me do some gameplay. Because looks like we're having an invasion. So I did train some guys, didn't I? I wonder if those kobolds have dropped any loot. They haven't. What's that? That one? We've got a shield. Strictly speaking, the militia shouldn't carry shields, although we've not enforced single-handed and two-handed sets yet. Let's go adventuring. I'm feeling the need for adventuring. It's a bit, I kind of don't really want to do too much adventuring in these builds because you're just going to get massacred. What I really need is some loot. And leather straps aren't really going to do it for me, are they? I need some big weapons. And of course, what we need, which is another reason why we're adding the attributes into gear, is crafting. Because what I would really, really like now, because I'm a little bit scared to go out and see what's out there, is I just want to go to my blacksmiths and I want to create some basic armor. And one of the unspoken tasks that we don't sort of, you don't need to send too much of, is all the production of all the icons, which we've got. Jen works on full time on the icons, and then Devin also drops in when we need like a fair rate of output. So at the moment we're producing common, uncommon, and rare tiers of cloth armor, leather armor, chainmail armor, and plate armor. And they keep on getting updated into the website. We've got several new sets to add that I imagine I'll be adding this week. Oh, I like it, you see, look, it's got sort of a suggestion of like a front. And now maybe I'm going to like, I don't know, kobold or goblin territory or beastman territory. So I'd like some things to do in this area, just to critique in it as, oh, what was that? Okay, some war pig. So if it's a war pig, I'm thinking maybe there's some beastmen around here, given that, you know, they were designed to be the pets. Go kid. So just let me scroll back to. Alright, the Guru Kid's suggestion to manually set patrol route for your guards. Yeah, I think it was implemented originally in the tutorial, though. I don't know whether I took it out or not. But some code was definitely written to do that, and I think it's going to be necessary for your city walls. Oh my word. Alright, there's a beastman. I think 4 should be able to take him. Yeah. Oh, has he got any gear? Yay! Right, that I believe is Treebane. Yeah, it is. It's an epic weapon. Oh my god, run, run. Let the trebuchet take care of it. Are they firing? Stop pursuing, right, okay. I think what we'll do is, I don't think it's going to make a great deal of difference because the stats aren't enabled at the moment. Let's go and equip and give this guy. Now, he shouldn't, actually, strictly speaking, he shouldn't have... this shouldn't be able to happen because the axes are specifically for the woodcutter profession. But I'm going to leave it anyway. So I don't think he's going to have the right animations, so it might look a bit weird. Maybe I should actually give that to a woodcutter. Yeah, a better play sensible. Need some more guys. Come on. I really want the crossbowman units now. Like, or auto AI, so if you turn off their brain, then they won't keep on going back to work, so you can then actually use the hunters as an early form archer unit, which would be really cool. Could do with doing that. The music that's playing at the moment is from the lava zone, so the soundtracks come along now. We're just working on the dungeon zone, so the music's pretty much all ready actually. At least the first pass of the music. Did I train those guys? Did I train 2 guys? Yeah, I did. I think I'm going to need a bigger army. Let's just crack on. Let's build another barracks. So much room for them. This is why you need clearing, you see. I need to be able to clear some of this stuff out because I can't build anymore. And it's another reason why we need well, we need clearing and we need build on gentle slopes. No, I haven't got room, have I? Tell you what, let's just take them all. Zoom in on the dead tree trunks. Yeah, they do look a bit spooky. I think we'll leave that in, actually. My initial reaction was, oh, that sounds like a bug, but I kind of like the fact that they sway, you know. I guess they would sway if they have if they had leaves on. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. This is why. This is maybe where that kobold patrol came from. Right. Oh, here we go. Come on, take them out. Oh, look, yeah, he got no chance against my archers. Have they got any gear? Oh, that's a war pig, so it's just got meat on him. It'd be nice when we got the walkways up as well, because we're going to be able to. I'm quite looking forward to. I think that'll be all right. So you've got the palisade sections at the front, and then I think, like this piece, for example, we want to be able to put a ramp up and then have raised walkways. Oh dear. Oh dear. Pull back. Pull back. Yeah, I'll just do the work. Oh, it'll be really cool when we've got heroes in there and you've got like healing abilities and crowd control and yeah. Looking forward to. Oh, I like the way. Yeah, I like the way you made a. Let's see a chest there. Let's see. You know much for the hunters. Let's go and. Oh, gold. Need more than that. Gear's what I need. Will Goose McDuck is asking, will stats soon be implemented? Next update for levels and armor. Yeah, so we're working. In fact, just this week, the work has been done, ready to support gear stats. So that will hopefully be in the next patch. Whose map is this? This is map called Cliffs of Haven by Outlaw Albino Guy. He's just updated it on the 29th, I think. Or was that Elcid? I can't remember. But I think all of the maps have basically been updated by the creators. Oh, look at that. I like that. You see, he's made like a... Do we put rope in there or not? Sort of... Smart. Cages. That's what we need. So this is what's really nice to be able to see is that you're able to combine props into and communicate to us what sort of props you would like to see. So then we're able to put those into production, and they work their way into the prop kits. And sort of like hanging slave cages and things. I think we'll definitely put in. What's that gear? What have you got on you? Oh, meat. Oh, what's that then? Pig. Yeah. War pig. There's an iron mine here, you see that I could use. So this one might be owned by the kobolds, and then I'd have to go and fight them for it to get control of it. And then I would put like some respawning ones in there so that they could maybe come and recapture it. So to give a bit of a challenge. Got some iron ore. That's it. Really need these hunters to be effective. Oh, I see it. Has he put someone on the boat? There's no pathfinding on the boat, so I'm not sure that would work very well. That looks like the wrong time. Ah, right. It's just a piece that needs rotating. That's the piece that we had to rotate 180 degrees, I think. So in some of your maps, if you see that, just select this tile, rotate it around 180 degrees. Got some pumpkins on the table. Oh, look, you see, yeah, that's nice. Nice little tables. Nice touch. I love details like that. It's like, I don't know, it feels a bit more real when you see the camp. And I think that's one of the... What's that? I thought I saw a rat running around then. Don't recall putting rats in. Let's grab some more fake. Come on. A lot of them are workers, so they'll want to keep going back to... Oh, you see, look, he's also connected them together with a bit of rope and a spike. And nice. Nice job. Oh, that's just going to be meat. Not much point in collecting that. Do we think there's much... Ah, right, yeah. One comment I wanted to make is that when I was looking at this map in the editor... I see that it used, I think it used like the fields. Oh god, right. Bear. Alright, we're taking out the bear. Oh, look, it's a little diddy bear. I didn't think you could scale bears. Right, these are definitely from before some spawn points because you weren't able to edit that, I don't think. He's actually a pretty massive bear. I swear he's been scaled up. You can't scale things anymore. So I think it's definitely taking advantage of some old... Oh, look at this. Oh. Now then, let's go and see if it's... Oh, it is popular. Oh my god! Oh, you see, the peasants don't do any damage. But the hunters do. Couch wash. Vokta. Sorry, sounds German. Ooh. Goodies. Right. So I'm not going to do it so much in this patch, but I think there where I looted, I've basically got a load of leather gear off that. Because I'm not sure the stats are tied up at the moment. Connected up. Actually, maybe they are. Maybe let's grab. We've got any other guys. Let's see if we can get some tougher city watch. Okay. I can just drop these. See, we cleaned 0.2.9. We cleaned up. He's got those. He's got a belt. He's got a cap. So it's just the other guy. Yeah. You can just fairly sloppy with where you're dropping loot. You drop that. We've got one of those. And all right. Do I still have them selected? Yes, I did. So they're going to come all over here. Yeah, so gear is going to become more and more important. Hopefully, especially in the next patch. Oh, look, he died with a little candle and stuff. I like little areas that you come across like this. With me, I'd maybe sink those below the terrain line, but that was just me. Where we're at. They're coming. Oh, what was that? Oh, look, there is a repeater on it. Get back! I've left my village entirely undefended. You know what we need? We need some walls. I need to clear these trees. That's job one. And the trebuchets are taking care of that. Oh, no, 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 no! Come on, trebuchet. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Right, it's time to get some more... Come on, come and get them. Let's get some tier 1 walls in. Let's cut this nonsense out. Let's get some repeating crossbows on the wall. One facing backwards. Also facing forwards. That's it. Your days of pesky troll making are over. God damn it. Oh, we've also, that reminds me, what we've also done is we've done the animations for sickness. So for when your villagers get the plague. So we've done a coughing animation and a vomiting animation as well, which will be very cool when those are put in. Because what your herbalist will do is make medicines. So you'll want to get hold of a herbalist to cure. That's interesting. Why can't I build on that yet? Oh, that's the upgrade, which is a bit buggy at the moment. Now, well, let's put another trebuchet on there. Yeah, so they're gonna, they'll get sick and there we go. All right, now we can get through. It didn't really matter. Come on. I mentioned about portals last week, so I'd like to be able to put like quick travel portals on, so that rather than having to run all over here, I'd just be able to find, I don't know, maybe I'd find a little sort of mystic portal in these woods somewhere, and I'd go through that and it would jump my characters out to, I don't know, somewhere nearby here. 9-day cycles haven't really been worked on yet from the tutorial, so I think, they need slowing down, and we might be able to get some variation in there as well. But it's because it doesn't affect gameplay at the moment. It's not a priority. You guys coming? Oh, this doesn't bode well, does it? Oh, this definitely doesn't bode well. Oh, and they're peasants as well, and peasants don't do any damage. Oh, this is really... I'm just going to have to go and get some hunters. You a hunter? Yeah, you're a hunter. What about you? You a hunter? I see 4 hunters. And a peasant. Let's go and grab them. Where were we? Oof, they got owned. Let's see if I can get a band of hunters together to stay together. Music, we're into the snow zone now, so this is a piece from the snow zone. Yeah, they should take out. You're not in range? Pretty sure you're in range. Over here. Maybe they don't have line of sight. Two. Oh no 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 no! I don't think we want to be going in there. Run away! Oh Christ! Those beastmen are fast. Oh, they're catching up! Run! Christ, what's his pursue distance set to? The trebuchet should kick in soon. Oh my god, he's making me run all the way back to my village. There we go. Alright, so my trebuchet killed my guys as well, but never mind. I need 2 more hunters. Alright, you guys come. Got 4 hunters. Definitely been made more interesting with the wonder and the repeat spawn points. It's nice and big. This it feels nice and big. This map. It's taking me a while to explore it, especially as I'm getting owned by some squishy little kobolds that I should be demolishing. Oh my god! There's those wandering kobolds again. That's it. You guys run back there and you fire and take them out. Yeah, go on. Yeah. Streamer Bert's asking, will there be hotkeys for quick travel? Say to move the camera to certain buildings or to point X? No, don't think there will, because you can do it on the minimap. Although, well, that looks like a little bit of a bug. Possibly. Yeah, that seems... seems to have a little bug there. But no, you'd be able to zoom out and look on the map. Excuse me. Come on, archers, take him out. Take him out. Reload. Fire. Ooh. Bridge. That's it. You're no match for my bows. Goose McDuck is asking, will Beastman, if far behind, go on 4 and gain some sick run speed? That's kind of an interesting idea, although I think I'd have to look at the running animations, because don't they run with their axes? It might look a bit weird. Something to consider, though. I'll write that one down. Okay, I don't think there'll be anything. I don't think there'll be anything over there. Kind of looks a bit dead. No, I'm going to skip that bit. I don't know if that's waiting for some future kit content. Yeah, nothing there. Let's end up here. Oh god, sorry, I've got something about this room for some reason. Just, in fact, yeah, give me a second. Okay, back. Oh, they all walked off. Come back, you slackers. Stone was saying, how about presumably a keyboard shortcut to center the camera on a selected villager? Yes, it's probably so full group selection's not in at the moment. There's part of the UI has been designed for that. So imagine if you click on it, click on their portrait, it will take the camera there. The Guru Kid was asking when will the next patch be ready to play. So there was we're on a monthly monthly patch schedule. So the last one was out last weekend. So generally it's like 4 to 5 weeks until the next patch, because we like to make, you know, put a decent amount of substance, a little bit of texture painting these crates in there. And down here as well. How do I get down there? I guess it looks like I can get over there, so we'll go over there. Oh, I see what you've done there. We need the grass to come back. There it is back. What's that they're killing? Deer! No, 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 no. Oh, that's annoying. You can't. Once they're carrying, you can't control them. Alright, well, what I'm going to do with this guy is I'm going to go have a wander. Oh, no, look. You see, this is. Ooh, what's that there? Look at this little fella. Oh, what's going on there? I think some guys just fell through the world. Well, they've gone somewhere they shouldn't be. But again, this is what they're designed for, but they've not been put back in yet, I don't think. I seem to have found a little family of squirrels hiding out in this dead log. You come and get that. This wood. I would like to make this work so that you can have little constructions like this, so that you'll be able to actually get down. I guess what they're going to do. Let's see where this might come out. He's going to come down here, isn't he? Yeah. So while he's running, the key challenge is asking: is the visibility, the field of view, different if it's night or day? No, it's not. In fact, you can see all of the map in Fog of War, but we hide a lot of things that are fogged out. No, I guess he's going to die. Run. Oh, undead. Oh. Oh, right, yeah, there's no mesh on there, it looks like, so they're not no mesh collider, so they've fallen through. That's interesting. Skeletons, beastmen. Don't think I'm going to be able to defeat them particularly easily. Hello, Mr. Spider. What are you doing there? Let's do a quick time check. Oh, we're okay. Gonna need some more characters. What are you doing? Stop firing on my... I think they're still considering deer as enemies. They carried those things. Here they are. What's he carrying there? His deer's gonna be... What's going on with his deer? He's gonna be crazy. And these have got massive. What's going on there? Tell you what, farmers would be pretty happy about that if they could genetically modify deer to suddenly get bigger. Right, you are not going to kill any more deer. Oh, for the turning off auto AI. Come on, come here. That's it. Go on. I think they'll do damage if we get City Watch. Alright, now let's go and take them on. Where were they? They were here, weren't they? Spread out, so let's attack from this part of the woods. Oh, am I going to get into trouble if I go there? Better take it easy. We don't have any plans for oyster fields. Oh no. I think they've all just been wiped out. No. Tough. It's tough. Without gear that affects stats at the moment, it's tough. Lovely sort of rolling hills that Albino guy's got, Outlaw Albino guy's got put in here. Really like it. Nice undulating hills. The Fog of War doesn't come back if your units leave an area. Is that supposed to be like that? The Fog of War doesn't come back if your area is lit. No. So once you've uncovered it, you've uncovered it. And you can see it. So what we haven't done, we haven't gone up this path yet, have we? Dum 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 dum. Let's go and find out what's there. Can you tell villagers to automatically drink a potion at a certain point? Like we can tell them to automatically use skills. Yes, that's what that is designed for on the character portrait. So if it's one of your heroes, it's really designed for your heroes more than anything else, but the same mechanism still applies, that if you have got health potions and power potions in your global inventory, any character can use those if they're in dire straits. So if you want them to be able to consume one of them, they'll consume the most appropriate potion to restore the health that they've got. So if you've got like a greater health potion, a health potion, and a lesser health potion, and they've only lost a little bit of health, or they're quite low level, then they'll just drink the lesser health potion, because you don't really want them. It'd be overkill if you had them drinking your greater health potion. But yeah, oh, what are these wolves? But yeah, that's just basically to provide quick access to health and power potions. Kind of like lots of sort of fields, and kind of liking that. Something has just come from down there, haven't I? More squirrels and trees. Oh look! Oh my God! It's a giant buddy. Got something here. Lots of detail and lots of possible stories to be told. Once we have in the quest system. Aha. Aha. Alright, so we've got a quarry and we've got an iron mine. Quite useful when you can secure resources. I could actually probably build around here. Maybe this is an idea for a second settlement. Let's go down here. Can I get down there? I can't, can I? How do I get down there? Guess it's time to go over the bridge. How can you tell how productive fishing areas will be? By the number of fish. There you go. By the number of fishing points. So when I go back to the settlement, I'll take a look. Spooky. I thought I just started attacking. What's going on? I guess we haven't put not much cuts on big trees yet. Graveyard area. More skeletons. I guess these are just cannon fodder to keep them distracted while while the archer shoots at them. How do I get down there then? Let's go down there. Go and tell me how you get down there. Yeah, so looking down here, I can see that there's one shoal, two shoals, three. So there's at least 3 shoals down there. So then be good fishing ground. This music is from the Swamp Zone. Where were they? Oh dear. Oh dear. So it looks like they ran through that camp, which was a camp of... it's not a camp of bears, is it? Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Meat. I don't think it can get... What's down there? Aha! Right. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so I presume I was meant to... Oh, I see. Right, so that's nice. It's gated it off so that the route through... Because if you look down there, there's no... It doesn't go anywhere. You can't cross the river at all. At all. Right, which is what you want. So he's basically forcing me to go through... Oh my god, this map's just got loads of monsters in it. No, that's all nice. All these guys that... See, without my archers, I'm pretty much dead because they don't do any damage. Or very little damage. So they're just going to get massacred. No! Wipe out. Wipe out. I'll be able to play... Oh, they are alive. They are alive. Go, 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 go. No. So we've got like a big undead area. Oh, we've got a little bit of Z flicker going on there, so you've got to watch out for that. So that's where you basically have two objects that are exactly the same depth. So just watch out for that. Oh yeah, you use the bones, bone props. Oh, like that. You've actually constructed a whole. His head's a bit low, but sort of like a whole or part of a body. Nice touch. Looks like the spiders are a bit blocked in there. That's one of those nav mesh edge cases that we were talking about. It'll get fixed at some point. Let me catch up on chat. Matty101 is asking, any reason why undead don't have wave spawn yet? No, but it's on the task list to be fixed. And well, not fixed, but added in for the next patch. The Guru Kid's asking, will there be a cap in resources? Because if I recall, the cap on gold at the moment is 1400. The cap is storehouses. Now let's go and see if that's actually implemented. Because what it should have been, or what it should be, is that if you build another storehouse, let's see if we can get that down there, then the cap, I believe, should be increased by another 800, I think. So let's see. Yeah, right. So 1400, that's gone up by 600, I think. So I just did the God cheat. Yeah, so if you build another storehouse, then that will increase your storage capacity. I'm not totally sure what the question of Fog of War was. Was it about, does the Fog of War come back if your units are no longer in that area? In which case the answer is no, it doesn't. Once you've discovered an area, that's it, you can see in it. But I believe we've got the option to implement that. Well, not implement it, enable it. I think when I first put Fog of War into the tutorial, I did look at that and I decided that I didn't like it. But it may be something that we add back in. Do storehouses conflict with each other? No, it's not. Resource, like storage, is global. Oh, dear. So it's more about capacity, but they aren't physically stored in these buildings. So, like if this one if we did that, if this one had like your 1400 and the other one that we built, wherever it was, no, that's the new one. And if that only had 600 in, and then we destroyed the 1400 one, you wouldn't expect to lose 1400 resources because you've got nowhere to store it. So it's just all evened out. Oh no, just give me a second. When do we get more loading screen art? So that was a concept art piece that was done a while back. And there have been more concept pieces done, but they've not been done to the same size. So we'll see. I don't know is the answer to that one. There are areas that we haven't discovered. We sort of got a bit stuck, didn't we? Because our peasants are a bit weak, so I can't really get in here. So let's have a look. We'd get in here, and then it looks like the only way out. Nice little pretty little area with waterfalls and some willows. A cool little place with some swamp beasts. If you ask me, I'd put them in there if that was me. I'd be interested to find out if there are some in there or not. What have we got there? We've got an iron. We've got an iron man with some necromancer and 2 skeletons. And then I guess we'd come across this bridge and we'd come down here. Follow the valley of the river. Now, I could go up there. Go up there and oh, there's a chest there, so there's definitely something in there. Or I could continue on down here. Ah, yes, yes, I remember this now. I actually want to go and get through this. I don't know if I can. Let's see. I'm just going to try and come mob-handed and force my way through some of these sections. Nice that I can see where the loot is. Even though I'm this far away, I can still see that, you know, there's some loot down. Whereas I can't click across, I can't hover it over it now, can I? Oh. Venom sacks. Really? There's been a load of spiders down there, which I guess my trebuchet have killed. Aha. Right. Come on. Kill these guys. Must be able to kill. Can't. They just do no damage at all, these guys, do they? Alright, let's just force our way through. I want to see if the fix has made a difference to this cave. Oh god, no. Run, run. Where's it gone, that cave? Is that over here? I guess it was over here, wasn't it? No, run, run, run! I'm missing. I think I'm missing out a number of questions here. Let me see. Some questions about sandbox mode, but I've missed the question. I'll be able to tell you the answer. Right, I can't see snails. Of course, I wouldn't be able to because they're in fog of war. Let's go in and have a look. Were they able to get in? Did we fix that or not? We didn't know. Oh. Oh. So I'm not able to come in this section. Unless there was a change done. I'm not sure if that's changed. I'll have to ask about that. See whether there was a change implemented that would allow them to actually go in there. Now, I believe there's a broken texture in there. So, what's going on there? We've got floating windows. Something's gone a bit wrong with that. You're actually able to go in here, but excuse me, the floor texture. Obviously, some of the props have had the UVs changed, so there's all sorts of weird things in here, like ridiculously. I said before that you shouldn't really have props like that scaled down because there's a lot of polys in this model, and just having it as a little sort of prop ornament thing is a bit of overkill. Okay, so I'm looking forward to playing this map in 0.2.10 when gear does something. I'm loving sort of like the repeat threats that I'm getting to my village. I mean, I think we'd have to limit the cost or make the cost of walls and things so that you can't build them that quickly and defend. So things like your engineers turrets are going to be important when they're implemented for early stage defense, and obviously your tier 1 walls. But just to keep the stream going, I just quickly jumped straight to tier 3 walls and plonked some trebuchet on top. So you wouldn't be able to do that in the full game, but it's useful to be able to do it now. I've been following the conversation about the pitch black fog of war. We'll have to see how it feels. It might look a bit weird because the fog of war, the way we've implemented fog of war, is, I don't know, pitch black might cause some problems. We'll see. Bearing in mind that with fog of war, it's generally speaking, pure black fog of war is implemented in a fixed camera angle. In games where you can change the camera angle, I'm not sure that I've ever seen pitch black fog of war, but I could be corrected on that. Goose McDuck's is asking, will the wooden stairs be added nav mesh so you can wood planks same size with wooden? I'm not sure I understand that question, but I presume you mean for like to be able to make the things like these stairs. Where were they? There were some stairs over here somewhere, weren't there? Where were they? God, it's such a big map. Oh, that was that one. Where are those stairs gone that were up? I'm pretty sure it was near the... there it was, yeah. Okay. I mean, I'd like to be able to make it so that this can work, so that when you construct this, the nav mesh will work and you'll be able to climb down these properly. I think we've talked in development about adding a nav mesh. Well, adding to the systems kit the nav mesh related special things like nav mesh cuts, so that if you're designing some props and you actually want to prevent characters from walking in there, you'll be able to actually insert your own nav mesh cuts that will cut into the nav mesh, so the characters will no longer walk on those sections. what rig is this running on? This is running on a bit of a beast. Obviously, it's a strain on the system to be able to run the game at 60 FPS and stream as well. So I think this is like a GTX 780, I think, Ti. I think there's like, it's not quite the fastest graphics card out there now. There's a new one come out, 9 something or other. But yeah, it's a bit of a beast, this one. Just because it's got to do all sorts of this machine, like we've got to render all the videos out, and that's quite time consuming. Yeah, because I'm streaming as well. If I zoom all the way out and dash into the clouds there now, it's drawing a hell of a lot of things. And this computer is actually CPU limited at the moment, but we'll continue to optimize things throughout development. Obviously, it gets smoother as we zoom down all the way down. Donk. I don't know how you guys feel, but I love the fact that you can drop down. You know, we can be down at this sort of level and enjoying all the detail of the game, and then if I want to play more of a sort of empire management, and I can zoom all the way up here. I like that. That's why we put it in. So the cinematics, yeah, that's how we're going to tell a lot of the humour in it. If you want to read more about the encounter system, is that in devlog 21? It was covered in one of the devlogs anyway. But yeah, we've also talked about triggers. I think that was discussed in the forum this week, about being able to set up triggers and ambushes and things like that. And we're obviously discussing those things in development. So we do, when you guys communicate with us, be that through, you know, the dev hangout chats or the forums or emails, whatever, we do read all of that information, and quite a lot of the time we try to act on that feedback as well. It's only stuff that, you know, would require millions of dollars of budget that we just think, oh, there's no way we can do that, or that wouldn't work. But stuff that like smaller stuff or gameplay tweaks or different ways of behavior, that sort of thing, all those things I'll note them down, and then we'll discuss them as a team. And if we think that it's got merit, then, you know, quite often we will implement those. So hopefully guys, it's a fresh approach for you guys. So I've played games for 30 years, and I don't think I've ever had this level of access to a development team before. So that's, you know, I personally want that as someone who plays games, especially in early access. If I was back in the game, I'd want to be able to, you know, contribute my ideas and actually talk to the dev team. So, you know, we practice what we preach, really. Then, you know what we haven't done, guys? We haven't given away the Folktale Steam key yet, have we? So, give me a second. So let's set that up now. Just bear with me, I was just setting it up. Okay, it's the Folktale key giveaway. So to enter, all you need to do is type into chat !enter, if I've got that highlighted on my screen now, and your name will start appearing here on the left. I'm going to actually share the screen so you can see people entering it. We obviously don't want to include any of those guys in the role. So !enter. And you'll be included in the roll to win the key for Folktale. If you've got Folktale, great, thanks for supporting the game. It's your cash that really funds the team and the development of the game. So if you win, you got a friend, give it to a friend. If you haven't yet bought Folktale, then this is your chance to get hold of a copy for free. We do a giveaway. We just give away one copy every week to one lucky winner. It's completely random. Anybody can win. It's all shown live in terms of who wins, so it's all transparent. So you can see everybody entering in chat. So ! enter. This is a key Chaz cliffhanger. This is for a key for the full release of Folktale. So it's what is on Steam right now. So at the end of this chat, I will send the key to whoever the winner is to their Twitch account. So you can have Folktale up and running on your machine in about, I don't know, half an hour from now. And it's the version that I've been playing today. Good. Everybody in? Not quite. Still got a few more people to enter. Got a fairly good chance of winning, and only 23 people entered so far. 24. I'll give it another couple of minutes. Oh, so while that's well, we may as well finish that actually, haven't we? Okay. Back to close it, and we're about to roll for the winner. Drum roll. And today's winner. Just cliffhanger, that's fine. You can give it to a friend if you win. Today's winner is. Let me just check that that's not. Land 3D. Let me just ask. Land 3D, can you just let me know if you're Alan? We may have a reroll possibly here. Waiting? No response. Okay, well, the reason why a slight pause is that Land 3D sounds similar to an alias of one of the guys on the dev team, and obviously I don't want it to go to. Oh right, okay, reroll. Yeah, it is. That's twice that's happened now. So the first time Aaron won it, and then we had to reroll on that, and then this time Alan's won it. So yeah, we'll reroll on that. Land 3D's posted in the chat to reroll, so we're going to roll again. So don't. Alright, let's roll again. And drum roll. And the winner is 4AS Knock. Well done. I will be sending a key to you right after the stream ends, which will be soon. Okay, so while we're outside the game, one thing I wanted to share with you guys was just some work that we're doing on the share services. So we talked, or we'd looked into Steam Workshop and supporting Steam Workshop. So I'll just write that down. Write that down again. So I just take a break. Alright. We were looking into Steam Workshop, but that ties us to Steam, and obviously we want to be able to launch on other platforms, such as GOG, maybe Windows Store. And to do that, we need to have a method of sharing maps and downloading maps, not just maps but characters as well, and language packs, without being tied to Steam. So what I've been working on this week, I've started. It's going to take a fair while. Is the network share services, and what we're doing. What I'm doing is I'm basically writing the server. So we've got at the moment we've got these pictures, these 4 servers. A server is basically what the game will connect to. So all of these green little characters are people, players, people playing the games, and we'll use geo IP to connect you to whatever the nearest server is, so that you get nice responsiveness. Now, initially we'll just have a server probably in, I don't know, maybe like the UK or the US, but eventually we'll roll it out with the final version of the game. We'll roll out a number of servers around the world, so that you can get a decent response time to uploads and downloading maps and sharing content. Now, I wanted to make the footprint as cheap as possible, so I'm trying not to have any sort of database connectivity at all. So I'm essentially writing my own local file storage and indexing and stuff like that. And each of these servers will then replicate. So let's say we're in Australia. And we're uploading a file. We connect just to our local server that's in, say, Hong Kong, and then so our map that we upload, it gets added to Hong Kong, and then it gets queued for replication, and then it will get replicated to all the other servers, so that if we were in, say, I don't know, sort of, well, I don't know, say Seattle, it's not quite there, but if you're in Seattle, you'll connect to your local server, and it'll have a copy of that file that was originally uploaded to Hong Kong. So that's what we're working on at the moment today, or that's what I'm working on at the moment. So Aaron's obviously working on game code, but I wanted to start working on this now because it's obviously great initially sort of putting links and sharing links on the Steam forums, but we need to start getting the game into a shape for being able to share a lot more than that, including language packs. Obviously, we get asked by a lot of international players for local translations and things. And then also the character designer, which is something we've put in there. There is a purpose in that, which is that you're going to be able to design your characters and name them and give them traits and things like that. And then you'll be able to share those as well. And I wanted to get that in sooner rather than later, so that's what is also going on in development, but that's not on the roadmap at the moment. At the moment, so because I don't know quite how long it's going to take. Obviously, it needs to be fairly bulletproof. Yeah, so that's one thing. And then if we just have a look at we'll just go to the roadmap on the website. So click the roadmap on the left hand side. This week we updated the roadmap just to add a little bit more information. I'll actually zoom into this a little bit more. There we go. So I've added the status of various things. These are fairly high level features in the roadmap. But as you can see, we've got features that have been implemented already. So at the moment we're in the 0.2.x release cycle. So you can see what's been implemented. I tend to strike them through. Queued for implementation means that pretty much all of the assets, like the art assets, including like the 3D model, the textures, animations, they're all done, and it's ready for the programming team to actually put into the game. Things like, the tailor and the tailor profession, the weaver. I think I went through a fair bit in last week's Hangout, I think it was. Oh no, sorry, in the blog actually. It was one of the Hangouts, but then I did it for the blog. So you'll be able to see what's queued and ready to work its way into the game. In production is what we're working on right now. So if I just sort of jump down, you'll see that it's being added into the game. So we've got the jeweler, the bazaar, and everything. Crafting, things like that being worked on. Crossbowman is in production. Go back. In production means that the art assets are being worked on. So that would be the character models or the textures or the animations. I've shared a lot of these already, so I've shared the jeweler. I didn't Did I show the jeweler? No, I didn't think I did show the jeweler yet. Anyway, so that's on at the moment. The marketplace has been finished up. I shared the merchant in the blog, but the animations haven't been done yet. The Crooked Cauldron has been worked on as a building, and the witches and warlocks are being painted. They were being worked on this week, and then they will go into animation. Crossbow profession, that is nearly ready to be queued for implementation because it's just missing a couple of animations. But I was going to share it today, but unfortunately I didn't have access to the texture before the stream, so that's going to have to be pushed until next week. So sorry about that. And then the final status is the red, which is under consideration. Now, I've said that we're bringing forward features from like the 0.3.x, 4.x, 5.x release cycles into the current release cycle, which you'll see, if I just zoom out, you'll see, so these are 0.3.x features that we've pulled forward into the current release cycle. 0.5.x has got the swamp stuff in there. We've already started work on those. And then where we're considering putting features into the current patch, see, we've got the crafting of weapons. It's likely that that's going to come into 0.2.x. Buying and selling resources from the bazaar is also consideration, and the much talked about this week sandbox load and save games is under consideration to be brought into this release cycle. So the roadmap, anyway, gives you a really good insight to what's being worked on right now, what's likely to be coming real soon. And this pretty much takes... We used to sort of do, like at the start of the month, do a little text post about the production status, but this has pretty much superseded that now with the information that that's in it. So hopefully, guys, if you've got any questions about what we're working on, just jump over to the roadmap and it's pretty much all there. Okay. All right, I think we're going to wrap up the... yeah, we are, because we've got 3 minutes left. So we will wrap up the stream there. For Snog, I will send you your Steam key now. To everybody else, thanks for joining me this Sunday. Have a great weekend, and I'll be talking to you in the week on the forums. Okay, take care. Bye.